Oh, hello. Right, let's go. Where should we go today? Okay, what's this? I haven't been on this TARDIS before. Okay, this is a microwave, apparently. Oh, here we go. Okay, Cardiff, no. Swansea, close. Let's try the Mumbles. What does this button do? Ah!
What the hell?
Russell, welcome back to the Whoniverse show.
Hello,
Lovely
you've summoned me.
I have. Apparently there is actually a summon showrunner button on the TARDIS. You can see that I am dressed as the Doctor.
Yes, you are the Doctor. You're on the TARDIS. Right now, you're the Doctor.
Can we just use the clip where you say you are the Doctor and just put that out there straight away?
Tia Kofi is the Doctor.
Cue the title sequence. I am dressed as the Doctor today, but I know deep down in both of my hearts I would probably be much better as a companion. So
Yes.
can we chat about companions today?
Yeah. When I was in school, I always wanted to be the companion. Did you want to be the Doctor? I never wanted to be the Doctor.
Do you know what? I think I wanted to be a companion or the Master. That was always my vibe.
Well, you are evil.
Yes,
Yes.
yeah, very
So,
clearly.
That's fair enough. Yeah.
Which companions did you want to be when you were watching it?
Oh, well, at whatever age I was, I wanted to be Sarah Jane, or Jo, I suppose. I mean, I was kind of like Zoe when I was little. Bear in mind, I remember all the way back to the beginning. I remember William Hartnell regenerating, so I probably wanted to be Polly.
Oh.
I've been through them all, love.
Oh, see, for me, I always wanted to be Martha.
Did you?
Yeah.
Ah,
Huge Martha
Freema,
fan.
gorgeous.
I mean, for me, I didn't want to bring it up straight away, but for me, I feel like Martha had the hardest job of everyone.
Yes.
Because she didn't get sort of the power from the heart of the TARDIS.
No.
She didn't get extra powers externally. She went out on foot and she told a story.
She walked across the entire world
The
for
whole
a
earth.
year in the middle of a war. She did that. She was amazing.
She's incredible.
I loved that.
Do you sort of like have sort of those feelings of connection to the companions that you've written still?
Oh my God, I love them. Oh my God, yes, completely. When you write something, you're connected to it forever. And yeah, I really feel that. When you talk about her year walking the world, God, that opening of the last episode, she arrives on that cold beach on a boat with no light, just one light to guide her in. I love that. Epic, really epic stuff.
I think that's probably one of my most rewatched, to be honest. And
Is it?
I cry every time.
Wow. I do love how quickly the Doctor must have whispered that plan to her. You go and travel for a year around the world, spread my name, make sure you come back here exactly on the stroke of 10 o'clock. Like that. It's like, if you look at it technically, well done, Doctor.
He's just very efficient with his words.
Exactly.
I do believe it. I sort of like get very emotional about that story.
Oh,
especially.
thank you. I love
And
that.
also, I feel like I'm supposed to be asking you questions, but I'm just telling you about
No, I
my
love it.
thoughts on it. I think it's so important, like in this world, to feel represented and reflected. And for me, as like a black person, seeing Martha as a companion was a really big moment. So thank you for that.
Oh, not at all. Thank Freema. Freema's the one who just came in and auditioned and stole it. We loved her.
She's amazing. We
Yeah.
love. I've got to ask you about the names. Now, this is something I'm always intrigued by.
Right.
The way that you choose and select the names for your companions.
That's interesting. When I came back to the show in 2005, I was very keen. There was a long series, I should have thought about this, of very masculine names for companions. Ace, which is kind of sexless. Then there was a Charlie in Big Finish. It's like, I thought that's why I came back with Rose, which is possibly one of the most feminine names in the world, because I thought there was a strange desexing of them in a way, like they had to be neutral or they had to be almost male in their attributes, which I didn't think at all. So, and then it's just a matter of, to be honest, I don't ever spend long thinking of names on anything I ever write. I kind of know what they are straight away. I remember having lunch with Catherine Tate to tell her, to ask her, to beg her to come and do Doctor Who. We had lunch in London, and I hadn't given Donna a name, and I was sitting there, I just thought, she's a bride, and then she gets transported to the TARDIS, oh, let's call her Donna. And I just did that on the spot. That's one of my favourite names. There's a Donna in Queer as Folk as well. I do have some favourites I keep on using. I'd use Rose a lot. I did a series called Bob and Rose with Leslie Sharp. She was Rose Cooper in that. So there were some you cling on. I always do a lot of Carls. I like Carl for some reason. I don't know why I like them, but
Carl's quite satisfying to say.
they've got to be nice to say. They've got to look nice on the page. It's as simple as that, really. Martha looks good. Ruby is a lovely name. Yes, it's a funny thing. Belinda I'd always loved because a friend of mine told me the funniest story in the world about someone called Belinda. So that's always been very precious to me, that name. I really treasure it. So it was time for, anyway, yes. So they're always there. I couldn't show you lists of alternative names.
I feel like they just come to you.
Yes, but that's with anything I ever write. It's like, if it's the mighty Jaucafessa, the holy Padrajasic Barawa, that just comes out.
I love that. Belinda's one of my favourites as well, just because I was once in a production of A Christmas Carol and my only line was, "Get along with you, Belinda," and I had to gently shove someone, but she fell to the ground, and then we laughed for the rest of the show.
Did you push her?
No, not intentionally.
Did you?
She just had a wobbly shoe on. Yeah.
I'd like to hear Belinda's version.
Yes, we'll call up Lucy Craig and ask her.
Limping Belinda, we've got.
Very that. So fun facts, we've actually got Murray Gold on the show this month.
Wow. The best.
And music is sort of like a very important way of like setting the scene. How important is it to have like the right music to set up the companion?
Oh, well, that's why we use Murray. Do you know there was once a round on University Challenge identifying the companions by the music? They played Donna's theme, Martha's theme, and they kind of got it right. The contestants knew it that well. It was amazing. I mean, to be honest, you just hand it over to Murray. You're working with a genius. You don't need to tell a genius what to do. Although he reads the scripts and he knows where the story's going and stuff like that. But again, Martha, that's one of my favourites.
Yeah.
I love that theme. I think it's beautiful.
It's the way the themes also weave into other elements of the music and stuff.
Yes, really clever. He's just, I mean, he can tell you about that. He's a genius.
There's a real feel, though, from the music that, like, it sort of sums up the companions' like energy and spirit.
Yeah. And it's hard because actually the companions tend to go through the same experiences. They will all face monsters and robots and they'll all be running for their lives. And Murray's just so good at lifting out the hopes, the aspirations, the Donna Noble theme's wonderful as well because it's got comedy in it. It's so kind of forthright. It's Donna and she's a bit angry and funny and determined to do something and wrong about things as well at the same time. I love that. He's so clever.
Do you like listen to the music to get into the writing?
I do when I'm writing Doctor Who. I couldn't use it when I'm writing something else. That would just be weird. But when I'm writing Doctor Who, season 4 I tend to be stuck on. That tends to be, that's the because I repeat music so often so I stop hearing it in a way. Okay. So I couldn't change seasons after a while. Otherwise, it's like, oh, what's this music? So season 4 I've been stuck on for about 20 years now.
I love that. I'm very much a doomsday kind of person.
Are you?
I will listen to that. In any circumstance, usually when it's raining, just because I want to feel like deep and emotional.
You're on that beach?
Yeah.
I can see the windswept beach around you. Tia, you're there.
I'm pressing my face against the wall gently.
Oh my God, yes.
Parallel universes.
Yes.
It's very that. We are on board the TARDIS.
Yes.
And I'm really enjoying it, by the way. This is fantastic.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? You can't leave it alone, can you?
No, it's amazing. I want to know what all the buttons do. The TARDIS has sort of, in a way, been the Doctor's companion from the very beginning.
Oh, you old romantic.
You have to romanticise the TARDIS because she's got her own sort of like personality.
Yep.
And I feel like that's something that you really bring out in the show. Like, how do you sort of give the personality to this inanimate
Well,
thing?
it's funny, because actually, I think I write less TARDIS scenes than anyone else. Ooh. I believe in arriving and them stepping out the door straight away. It's like, someone was saying this to me the other day, they were sort of saying, I wish you'd write more scenes of talking in the TARDIS at the beginning. And I think it's just flim-flam, really, and they go out to that door. So you're probably speaking to the most guilty person of not using the TARDIS enough. And everyone always says to me, why didn't you do an episode set in the TARDIS? For starters, there's been one. But also, why? You wouldn't do an episode set in the car, would you? It's just, I love this thing, but it's a car to me. It takes you from A to B, and you get out and you have the story out there.
I love that. And for anyone who wants more scenes on the TARDIS, this is that. What we're doing right now is your dialogue on the TARDIS.
Zing.
You're very welcome. You mentioned at the start that you sort of always looked at the companions and wanted to be one.
Yeah.
If you were a companion, what's your vibe? What's your energy?
I'd just scream and I'd never leave. There'd be a lot more scenes in the TARDIS if I was the companion, because I'd say, no, I'm not going out that door. You're going to kill me. Lasers, robots, mad cartoons. No way. So that's why that series never got made, where I just cowered under there, really.
We can make that, though.
I'd be terrified. Or I'd choose the one planet with no air, so I'd say, and I'd be dead. So it's never going to happen.
Is there not anywhere that you sort of would be like, okay, this is where I want to go in the future, this is where I want to go in the past?
I would only want to go to the future. I just want to see if we survived, quite genuinely, seriously, which is a genuine worry at the moment, and for much of our existence. I mean, we can imagine the past. I know that's false, and the past would be very different to what we've ever imagined or would look or smell or feel like. Nonetheless, we've got some idea. We've got no idea what the future's like. And genuinely, 1,000, 10,000, 50,000 years, what the hell? I would love to see that. Genuinely. Where would you go? What would you do?
Similar vibes. I feel like I feel that energy from like some things that you've written, that it's like, you want to know what happens next.
Yeah.
And I feel very much the same thing. Like I'm really bad at conclusions to things. Like I will cry at the end of a series, I cry. But like I always want to like know what happens next. Like where are we headed?
Exactly. Imagine. Let's do that together.
Okay. I don't know what the rest of the buttons do, unfortunately. We've had such an incredible range of companions. We've had tin dogs and temps from Chiswick, all sorts of things. Is there anything that we're missing? Like someone we haven't had?
What would you have? We have had everything. Do you know what? All you need is the next best actor. That's the thing. It's like they can be from alien planets, they can be from the future, they can certainly be from 21st century Earth, you might have noticed. But it's just somewhere, there might be someone who's 12 years old now, dying to go to drama school, dying to become an actor, and when they're 21, they'll be the next amazing companion on board a TARDIS. That would be thrilling. They're out there somewhere.
I love that.
Yeah.
There's aspirational qualities to it.
But they definitely, I mean, there's no way they don't exist out there. So, unless the next companion is a baby, which we won't quite do. So, it's going to happen. How exciting. Maybe someone watching this, genuinely, just like I used to sit at home and love Doctor Who, and I ended up making it. So maybe someone sitting at home will think, oh, I'd love to be a companion, and they will be.
True. I'm taking that as a personal note. Just everyone write that down at home.
You're going to be the Doctor and the companion?
Listen, I'm a good multitasker.
Bit screen, lovely.
Now I have to ask, we did see a companion's face reappear at the end of the last episode, Billy Piper.
No.
Yes,
what happened?
Right at those doors.
What?
Just miraculously.
What?
Well, I have to ask you what happened.
Well, if only I wasn't being pulled physically, mentally, back into the time vortex right now.
Russell, wait, no, you need to take my headshot. I printed out a headshot for you. Russell, if you can still hear me, I'll play a companion. I can come up with an original character if you want. I'm a chimney sweep from Victorian London. I'm a companion on the TARDIS. That would be a good character to do. Or maybe I could be Martha's baby. That would be good. Bring back Martha. She's iconic.
Don't forget to subscribe to the official Doctor Who YouTube channel.